Well, Johan Cruyff founded the Johan Cruyff Institute nearly 20 years ago now because he thought that it should be able for athletes somehow to combine their sports career with their academic education. So that's why he also, the way he envisioned the sports and sports industry is actually also the way we envision the education. The education and the learning process should be very focused on the student, him or herself. It should be very pragmatic, applied with common sense. It should be thinking out of the box, it should be one ahead, and it should really also be very useful. So everything you learn within the Cruyff Institute should also be applied in the daily work.
The Cruyff education is actually an education that stands out due to the fact that it has a different angle towards didactics, but also to the content that one needs to be a master in sport management.
The most beautiful thing on the Cruyff Institute that you are not alone. The professors are helping you, the students are helping you, but also the way of the lesson you get is different than at a normal school.
Well, actually at the Cruyff Institute we know the sports industry from inside out. Our founder was an athlete, he was a coach. So we know the hearts of the athlete, and actually in his words, Johan Cruyff himself said, there's no better one to lead a sports organization than someone that has the heart of an athlete. So we know sports industry, we know also how athletes study. It's a different way and a different methodology and a different vision of how the learning process evolves. That's what makes us unique also. That's also a reason why we're one of the leaders within sports education.
If you come into class, everybody talks about sport, doesn't matter which sport, the topic of the day, the event of the day. So that's really fantastic. So it's not necessary for you to be a top level athlete, but you need the passion for sports here.
At the Cruyff Institute, actually we've now been specializing in sport management, sport marketing and sponsorship, football business and coaching. So 4 different knowledge areas where you can actually study with us in different modes. You can either study with us on campus in Barcelona, Amsterdam, Lima, Peru, Mexico and Stockholm. But you can also do all the programs online. Actually you can do that in Spanish and English. And some of our courses also in Dutch and Portuguese and Swedish.
I'm very proud that some of our top athletes have become, let's say, people in senior positions in sport. People like Edwin van der Sar. Everybody knows, of course, famous goalie and now responsible for a primary soccer club. But I'm also very proud of those from all the other sports who have become technical directors, team managers, have developed their own initiatives.
Through the practical experience that the Cruyff Institute gave me, I've managed to find a job at SportsGen Sport Marketing Agency in Haarlem. So I'm really glad that I could move straight out from the Institute into my first job, and I really felt that the Cruyff Institute made me stronger, not only in terms of knowledge and experience, but also personally and socially. So that's something that I really benefit from right now in my job.
The Cruyff Institute changed me a lot, and now with the Cruyff Institute make my eyes open to see my skills on a different way.
If you really and truly want to study something that will stick for you for years and years and years, and you don't want let's say the traditional grind of study, you want something that touches you straight away and enriches you as a person, then you're at your place at the Johan Cruyff Institute. I think the vision of Johan Cruyff was to make not only something that would stick for a day, read the paper not being inspired, but being inspired and willing to take the responsibility for your position.